Assalamu alaikum friends. This video is about hiring an employee on the positions that are vacant. So this is the position, this is the PPOM transaction, and this is the position security manager. The chief security manager is already hired, so I will demonstrate hiring an employee on the position of security manager, and this is the position ID on which we are going to hire an employee. So let's keep this window as it is and open another window, and we go to personal actions, which is PA40. We can go to PA40 from the menu as well, and here it is. So PA40 is one of the three ways of changing info types or creating info types. So personal actions, and in the personal actions you can see there is a list of many actions, and we have to go to hiring. There are two hirings, two or more than two hirings, so we have to go to hiring mini master because we actually want to hire employee with the minimal amount of data. So the handout says, here is the handout. The personal area is Walaikum Assalam. So friends, we are going to hire the employee in Dallas. So this is the code for the Dallas personal area. Employee group is 1 and employee subgroup is U4. And first of all, we need to make sure that the personal number is empty, because if the personal number is already there, then the hiring won't make sense, and the system will take you to change the data of some of the employee whose personal number is there. So make sure that the personal number is blank. This is the personal area, this is the employee group, this is the employee subgroup. We can call them from F4 as well, and we just press enter so that the system reads them, and we execute it, and the system takes us to the next window where we need to mention the start date, and it said that the start date should be the first of the last month. So make sure it is first of the first of the current month. Technically this date has to be a date after the date of creating the position. So we created the position on first of the last month, so we hired the employee on first of the current month. And the position here, actually we need to actually mention the position ID on which the employee is hired. So this is the position ID 500022329. So I can type it right away here, or if typing is not warranted, or if I don't exactly know the position ID, then I can actually go to F4 or press this button, and then I can look for the position in the position directory. Probably you might come up with a screen like search term, and if this is the screen you get, then go to the structure search, and when you go to the structure search, you will be taken to the complete structure, and here you can easily locate your position, which is in the administration folder, and here is my position. So I double click it, and you will see that the position ID is automatically taken. So then I press enter, and as soon as I press enter, system says that saves your entry, and system has assigned personal number as well as soon as I pressed enter. So then I save it, and the system will take me to the next window. So here I can enter some more information. For example, these are the information. Jihasib Khan is the person I am hiring, and the SSN number is supposed to be, because this is something which has to be unique and has to match this format, 618253 ##. And since I have already hired 3, so I now mention 618254 and you should not type 000, you should type ##. And you can change this 4 to 5, 6, 7 if you hire more than one employees, one after another. And let me assume the date of birth is 1990, 1st January. Let me assume the gender is male, and I save it. System will take me to the next info type, and the next info type is organization assignment. So position is already there. We entered the DL00 on the first screen. We entered employee subgroup and employee group on the first screen, and the business area we keep it as finance, although the handout says that the chief security manager has to belong to executive business area, but for the rest of the people we keep them in finance, and we just save it. and the system takes us that the system is actually delimiting the position on 30th June because the position was created on 1st June. So system is actually assigning the employee on 1st July. So delimiting the position on 30th June is vacant. So from 1st June to 30th June, this position will be vacant, and from 1st July onwards, there is an employee on it. So this is actually asking this, and we say yes, we want this to happen. No travel privilege has to be saved, so we just press save, and this is the permanent residence. The system takes us to the residence info type, and we need to mention whatever we want, street name and street address. I don't bother to enter information here, so I just entered the dummy data. The city has to be Dallas, although city is also not an objective field, so we can type anything, but the county has to be I think so city and county, let's see what it says. So state and postal code, so no need to mention county. The state is actually TX, I probably Texas, and the postal code again has to match because in US the postal code are aligned with state, the country is US. That's it, and we press save, and the system takes us to the next info type, which is the tax status. And as we did discuss that we don't need to take care of tax status because we are not going to execute payroll, so we just close it without saving it, and we just exit without saving any other data. The original data has already been saved. Now just to see if my employee has been hired, I can just go here and I can refresh this structure, so that if employee is hired on the correct position, it will be shown here. So you can see that employee is here, security manager position is filled now, and our employee, let me hide these details, and our employee is there, which is named Mr. Jahazib Khan. The number 123, employee number 123, we already know. So sometimes we don't see, although we see the 123 number while hiring the employee, but we don't see this entry here. So in that particular case, we just check by going to PA20 that if the employee is there, and this is P20, right, and this is employee number 123 by default, and we can go to the organization assignment. It confirms that the employee is hired, and we can see in the organization assignment that if somehow the position is not mentioned correctly, then this employee will not be visible over here. So it is equally possible that the employee is hired, the personal number is there, but the position is not correct and it's not visible there. In that particular case, you can see that the employee will be actually here, the position ID will be something different. We cannot change position ID right from here. In order to see the change the position ID, what we need to do is something different, and let me explain it in this video. Although we don't need to do it, we only need to do it only if there is some serious error. So in the PF40 personal actions, right, you can see that there is an action known as organization reassignment. So you just click this and then click execute. You'll be taken to an next screen. Here you can actually change the position if it's supposed to be changed, and the system will ask you for the region for change. So select one of the region for action from here. For example, say it is position change. This is the region, and then you can change the position from here and save it so that the system will automatically change his position. So I hope this hiring process is clear. In the next video, we shall see how to populate some of the data which could not have been entered while hiring, and that is actually known in SAP terminology as creating info types and then delimiting or changing info types. Thank you.